TIFU by pepper spraying my entire family for a bowl of chili. Obligatory. This was actually last night, but it was in the last 24 hours, so I think that counts. 2 things you need to know. My husband loves spicy food. And I love to procrastinate. Apparently these 2 factors are a perfect storm. I found a recipe for extra spicy chili and it had an option to put it in your pressure cooker. Pressure cookers decrease cooking time significantly. So obviously I went with that option so I could decide to make it last minute and not wait on it to stew. My husband loves peppers, so I thought it would be a good idea to kick it up a notch with double the jalapenos. But when I went to grab them I realized I still had leftover habaneros from another recipe, so I diced them up too, and into the pot they all went. Now if you've used a pressure cooker you may already see what I didn't calculate for. But if not, allow me to explain how it works. Pressure cooking is where you have a sealed pot, build pressure inside by heating up and capturing the steam from whatever you're cooking. Then when it's done it releases said steam through a top vent to release that pressure. When that steam is full of various peppers, specifically habaneros apparently, you get homemade pepper spray. But here's the real catch. It's not instant, it's a heat that you can breathe in first and the burn slowly builds. We were totally fine standing in the kitchen getting the other parts of the dinner ready, thinking we were just smelling delicious chili as the room actually filled with spicy air. You cough once, twice, and think nothing of it. But by the time all that steam was released and we realized what was going on, we were coughing like we'd been smoking 2 packs a day for the last 20 years and realizing we needed to air out the entire house. On the bright side, that was one delicious chili. Worth pepper spraying your family though? That's debatable, because I can't stop thinking about going to get another bowl of that chili for lunch today. TLD or habaneros in a pressure cooker create pepper spray when the steam is released. I've never made anything super spicy in mine because most people that eat my food don't like it as spicy as I do. That being said, I've never thought about this being a problem. I did do something similar once. I had finished cooking the onions and peppers for whatever dish I was making and added the peppers to the pan to soften a bit. That's when everyone started coughing and gagging, even with me standing over the pan. I wasn't sure what was happening to everyone. Then it got me too. I'm the only one who wants to make chili now in a pressure cooker. Damn. You need to cross-post this to our life pro tips. This could happen to anyone. I did this with a blender. The habaneros misted me. I was blind for 2 hours. It was terrible. I make intensely spicy chili a lot. The secret to avoiding this issue is to cook everything, except canned beans, if you use them, for however long you want. I usually do 3045 minutes to make sure all the veggies get soft. And then let the pressure cooker do a natural release, not a quick release. A natural release takes longer. But you have no steam released into the room. You WSIT until the contents cool until the little lock peg drops. You turn the steam lock and nothing. You open up the cooker and add your canned beans and allow it to heat to your preferred eating temp. Viola. No pepper spray. Sue. I don't really use my pressure cooker for anything except rice. What I have found is that the rice turns out better if it is left for an extra half hour or so. During that time the pressure very slowly releases on its own and doesn't send a geyser of steam into the room. If you are brave enough to retry what you made, do it without releasing the steam and let it slow release on its own. Edit could also just take it outside to release the pressure next time. Same thing happens when you stir fry spicy stuff and the gas from the pan is like pepper spray. Now I know not to make chili in a pressure cooker. Then when it's done it releases said steam through a top vent to release that pressure. I have literally always covered my vent with a kitchen towel because I have low ceilings and low cabinets and don't want greasy steam getting on them, but oof. I mean, I like spice myself, but yeah, that sounds like a damn nightmare. My best friend and I mustard gassed ourselves making pickles once. A few summers ago she had a huge crop of cucumbers and wanted to pickle them. She found a promising recipe for spicy mustard dill pickles. So here we are, boiling the pickle brine, having a good old time. Meanwhile her kitchen is filling with hot vinegar and mustard steam. The spice hit us like a truck. Both of us started gasping and choking. Our eyes were burning and swelling up. We managed to get enough windows open, then sat in her yard until the house aired out. The pickles were really good and we were determined to make them again the following summer. We mostly learned from our mistake. And we boiled the mustard brine outside on a camp stove. You still had to make sure not to put your face too close to the steam. But it was tolerable unless the wind changed. Using the chimney at full power didn't help?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.